What's up, guys? Welcome back to Nerds, Nerds, and More Nerds. I'm your host, Miguel. Sadly, Cole and Travis couldn't join us today, but that is why I have a very special set of episodes for you. Over the course of the next few weeks, we will be posting a Dungeons & Dragons quest. Follow my friends and I as we go on a most triumphant adventure through the Heroes Alliance Guild, thing. Alright, roll the intro music.
Turns around and slowly walks back, and he sighs 3 more times as he goes into his store.
I go back to whittling my flute.
All right, you're trying to go to his Merkel's stuff stop to buy a net.
I have no material desires
and a whetstone.
All right, well, Merkel's is all kinds of crap,
and a grappling hook.
You definitely find all of those things in there. He's got it.
What else is on still?
He's just like,
well, you never know when you want to do some fishing.
We gotta grappling hook, and we gotta
make sure it's the right kind of
thing. Oh yeah, the nets are 60.
But you don't have any fishing rods?
I got a couple of those, I think. Let me see here. Okay. He's got one.
I'll take it.
Kind of busted up. He's like,
And the tackle.
It's like 2 gold for the fishing rod.
Oh, and the signal whistle. That's important.
A signal whistle?
Yeah.
You found a whistle?
5 copper.
He's got a whistle.
I'll give you 5 copper.
So for the net, the grappling hook, the fishing rod and tackle, and the whistle, that's everything, right? He's like, 100 gold.
Okay.
Solid 100. You can have it all.
Crumb, I just wove you a hat out of reeds.
His voice changed too.
Crumb. Is there anything like a note in his shop?
Like notes?
Noteworthy.
Sure.
Anything that stands out as different from just the regular
Crumb. You're welcome, Crumb.
Miscellany.
Yeah, he's got a mithril gauntlet. That's 1 for a right hand. It's in really good shape.
It's worthless for me. What are you talking about? Mithril gauntlet?
Yeah.
We should get it.
It's for jacking. I obviously don't need
It's
jack.
one of
it's
those,
like the stranger, but different.
He's got a lot of junk and some okay stuff, but this is kind of a piece he obtained, and it's in mint condition, and it's really nice. He wants 500 gold for it. He's got the price on. It's under glass.
Just have Crom take it.
You gotta understand.
I don't know if that's how much a mithril glove is worth.
What if I offer him the big ruby from the dungeon?
Oh shit! They have
He looks at the ruby, and he's looks at the gauntlet. He's like, he takes the ruby, hands you the gauntlet, puts the ruby under the glass, and changes the price to 1,000.
That's cool. Wait a minute.
Now the real question is, can I equip that gauntlet?
You can put it on.
But then do I still get my unarmored bonus?
It's not. It's more of
It doesn't give you an armor bonus.
it's more of an enhancement to your punch.
It's a punching fist?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's mostly what it does, I think.
Yeah. Tell me how that works. What's
It
my
doesn't have
damage?
gem slots, does it?
On any unarmored attack while you're wearing it, it's a +2 damage. +2 on the damage.
On every hit?
Yeah.
Pretty bitchin'.
Yeah, that puts my
Because it makes your punch super.
That's 3d6 plus 7.
Plus you look like an anime character now. Gives 1 mithril badass looking gauntlet on.
Done.
It's cursed.
Yeah, it's kind of extra long too, and it's it seems to fit you perfectly. It just snugs your forearm halfway down. You're yeah.
You can't take it off now.
Get some jacking with it.
Are you ready?
I'll adapt. Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Iowa? Oh, Iowa. My bad. Couldn't know at the end.
How the hell was this stuff so expensive?
Are you trying to go to Riddick's? Yeah, health potions there.
Wait, I don't need any health potions.
Are they potions you drop in your eyes to let you see in the dark?
Yeah, I still have 3 from last time.
Everybody's
Good
probably got a
question.
bunch.
Yeah.
It's good. Not hurt you.
We can venture out into the kobolds.
Yeah,
we need to
hold on.
find workers.
Does Riddick have anything noteworthy?
He's got a lot of like regular healing potions. He's got a couple greater and a couple superior. He's got a lot of poisons that you can like do whatever with. You know.
Could I coat my gauntlet Skyrim style? And
You're gonna fist your.
You can go buy. You can go buy some poison from him for sure.
Does he have a sponge?
and-
that I
You're like
can-
splash it
I
on
can
there.
put it in
Have the
a
poison
Yeah.
sponge here.
So basically, no, you can just dump them on like before an attack, and
Gonna
each
soak my gauntlet.
these poisons, each of them are like fucking 20 gold,
get a bag on my side.
and everyone that you dump,
Now you can have a badass.
Oh, we can get a
Ace
sack.
Airman name.
everyone.
Poison Fist.
Hey, yours should have been like 100 something gold, but I was like 45. I couldn't do the math.
We can get a flask or a sack.
Okay, how about superior healing? Superior healing. How much is?
I think those are like 120 something. I can't remember the prices in the book, but regulars are
Are they
50,
just-
I think,
Are
and
they
then
just market price?
yeah, he sells them at market,
Potion
but
of
he can-
healing
he'll
is
have
50,
them.
yeah.
Okay, so that the potion of healing is what, 2d4 plus 2?
Is it 44 plus 4?
That's greater healing.
Oh, okay, yeah, two. Yeah, so you got a greater, 2 graders, and then yeah, so he's got the regulars, the graders, and the superiors.
How much are the graders? This sucker?
Yeah, that should be on there.
Don't say it right.
No, I think they're in the DMG.
We'll just say they're
This is the weight
75.
and cost.
Regulars are 50, graders are 75, and superiors 100. I don't know if that's the actual cost, but that's what he's going to sell them for.
I will take 3 of those.
3 of the graders.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, never go back to that
And
other
he's
place. where you saw. They ripped me off.
Yeah, they did.
It was terrible.
I know, it was hilarious. Me and Tom both looked at each other when he said 2.
and he tries to sell you poison too.
Right, we're
And
like-
he's like,
I'm fine.
he's trying to always sell his poisons.
I
Yeah, that would have been a thing you could have definitely done if you wanted to buy poisons. Is
Yeah.
before
Like,
an
always try
attack
to
you
make it
can
that you
dump
make
them on
multiple
the gauntlet,
businesses
and
all the
then
time. It's
it'll
great.
add additional damage.
I just
So,
accepted. I want to move
I'm
on.
out of cash.
Okay.
Otherwise, I might. Or, I guess, how much would he value a large purple gemstone at?
Riddick. He's like, he thinks it might make a nice decoration for it in his shop because he's got little some knickknacks around, and he's willing to trade you 2 poisons for it.
Oh man.
No.
Keep it. We should strap it to your gauntlet and you can be amethyst.
You guys just gonna make the infinity gauntlet with all the
I got a
gems?
bunch more, too. The purple,
No, I'm just making pun names.
purple, green, and black.
He has
So,
a fist right there. on
You have
his
a mithril
character.
gauntlet and a bunch of gems.
Necrotic,
Make the
necrotic,
infinity.
necrotic, electric.
Do you remember what those things do?
Extra bludgeoning.
I don't know if you'll be able to do that right now, but
I can attach them to the gauntlet.
Yeah.
it might take you some time.
Yeah, but I can add necrotic damage,
You are like a tinker.
electricity
kinda-
damage, and
What's your background?
bludgeoning damage. Mine?
Yeah.
I probably am a tinker.
Well, in that case, we're gonna give you Thunder Fist.
You know, tinker's for gnome, but like whatever, you can cross that. Cross that. So
Fist.
you guys have to wait like an hour because you're trying to put together this crazy like gauntlet.
and crawl.
But what would happen? It might be really unstable though. How are they attached?
We won't do it just yet.
I could read.
But you don't even know how to make them activate their magic. Before they only activated if they were the wrong thing put into the.
Right. I mean, they're a socket. They're not put into the right socket, so.
If that activated, it'd be really bad right away.
Yeah, whoever I was pointing it at.
You know when Cyclops takes off his mask?
He's saying it's just gonna.
Okay, so we gotta come up
Going
with
crazy
We gotta come
donuts.
up with like beams. We'll figure this out later.
You're just gonna hold on to it?
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to strap it on with some reeds if you want.
Duct tape it straight on.
Bring it so we can hit some kobolds in the face.
No, we don't want to hit the kobolds. We want to negotiate with them.
Yeah, but if you hit them first, they might be more susceptible.
No, we'll only do it if we have to.
No, we want the labor.
Yeah.
And they like the shinies. So
But But they're also really stupid, so you can negotiate a good deal with them.
Yeah, they love shinies, but they don't need a whole lot of shinies to feel satisfied.
Also, you can usually trade them much less valuable shinies for the valuable shinies.
Correct.
Like, say, fish scales, for instance.
Yes.
Well, then if this is a win-win, let's just go.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I don't have a way for your Infinity Gauntlet idea to work. If you can come up with something awesome, I'll
figure
let
it
it
out.
happen. But
There's that tinker in town, right?
I mean, there's that guy, who was building the construct that he has to like kind of take a few steps back on because it got a little messed up.
Thanks, Crow.
He's not mad though.
Sad that
He was
thanks
just, like,
Trump
intimidated
doesn't
by crime.
bring to it as thanks Obama.
No one's allowed to be mad
You
at
said
us.
thanks, Kron. You broke your vow of silence.
No.
He signed it. Does he do like
Pantomime?
Like sub-vocalizing?
yeah, like
where-
like lip miming? Okay. So people who can read lips can see what he's saying.
Yeah.
And he does the hand signals if he doesn't want people to
Kron
see what he's
just
saying.
blankly looks at you when you do that. Then he doesn't say Kron.
Doesn't say crap.
Kron starts drooling a little bit.
So Crom kind of understands like language. He understands common to a degree, right?
He does, but he doesn't know how to read lips.
Yeah, right.
Crown fully understands the spoken language.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He just doesn't speak it except for when he's raging.
If you take if you go talk to the
experience he
tinker.
had.
Take your dog.
If you want to go talk to the tinker, you can do that. Show him your stuff.
It's worth
Up
a
to you.
conversation, a brief conversation with him.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
When
go.
you you guys gonna mob up?
I'm gonna grab him to go with me
Okay. Does Crom follow?
Kron follows.
because it's gonna be faster.
I go too. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you're
sit here
supposed to be like the
by
group
myself.
diplomat, man.
Yeah.
You've just been kind of observing and like letting them fuck up.
Hey, I let stuff
The
happen.
joy of being the
Except for when you took
you
tried to take your
assholes.
drink.
Yeah.
Then you did something.
It's like
We share lots of things. If he has 4.
All right, so this tinkerer is like
Or
trying to
tries.
fix his construct, and he sees you guys all storming up with Crom in the back, and like he's like, "Oh man!" You like he like kind of shuffles and like stops working on it and he throws a sheet over it, and he's like,
Greetings. All
like,
of your
oh.
pursuits are in vain. You will die.
he's like,
When you're
"Good to
gone,
know. What
nothing
can
is
I
left."
do? What can I do for you?"
My friend here wants
He's
to
like,
visit you.
"That's a mighty fine gauntlet there. Did you get that at Merkel's?" Nice. No one's been able to afford it. He's had it for a long time. So you wanna? What is this? These things are like palm sized, by the way.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay,
So I can grip one and insert one into the top.
gotcha. So he's like trying to figure it out, and he's like, you know what he's trying to do here? And he's
I
like,
thought he was going to try to put them on the ends of his fingers.
He's able to decipher eventually if anyone helps out, like explaining it, that he knows. He's like, all right, I think I got you.
I think he wants to fist gems.
So he wants to be able to like put a gem in the gauntlet so that it like can rest in there and like attach. All right, so he's like, yeah, you can do it, but it's the least he can do,
I
really.
really wanted to go with this guy. He didn't know how to put magic in his construct.
He doesn't. He
say
doesn't know
that
how to
right
put
from him.
magic in it, but he can put something together.
This is a magic thing.
Well, the stones already have some kind of magic in them, you know. He doesn't have anything magic to put in his construct. He doesn't know these stones are magic. He just knows you want to be able to like make a fancy decorative glove. He figured that out. He's like, okay, like yeah, I can make a recess so you can jam that.
Could I take the gem with me from the clear one that we use as the key?
You want to take it with what?
So like when we left, could I put it in and pull it out and the door stayed open?
No, the clear one should have stayed.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was gone.
I thought that I did not have it anymore.
Yeah. That was just a key. It had no other magical abilities for that door, you know. But then your other ones, you already know what kind of magic they were. And then you sold the one, traded it.
Sold the ruby.
The ruby didn't have any
Fire-
magical ability, I
fire
don't think,
damage.
did it? Oh, it was fire? So you traded the fire damage.
Black doesn't have
How much does your gauntlet weigh?
his extra.
Yeah, the black
Oh,
is
not very much, right? Mithril super light.
nothing.
I'm gonna use elemental attunement to warm it up. Yeah. Warm up your gauntlet. Maybe you'll make it more viable.
So the dwarf tinker, he took your gauntlet and he took one of the stones.
Green gem.
He took the green and
Can I swap them out? Can I hot swap? That's really what I want here.
yeah, he's figured that out.
Okay,
with
sweet.
all the conversation with all you guys, what you want. So he spends about an hour doing that, and Seamus has been kind of hanging out, watching you guys. He knows you're trying to get your shit all set up, and the woman and Irma.
Forgot about this guy.
Irma and Elmer. Irma is with Seamus, and she's just anxious, but waiting for you guys, and really nervous. And she's so I don't know if you guys are paying much attention to them, but they're around.
I go to comfort her. Don't worry, it's fine. If the kobolds took him, he's probably already dead.
She begins to weep.
didn't suffer very long.
I percept the area.
So if we hurry or if we don't hurry, it doesn't really make a difference.
Okay, so the tinker figures this thing out.
I'm good at this.
Is he going to test it, or is he going to hand it to one of us?
He makes the recess and he sets it in there, and he built this clip that you can place over it, so it kind of it just locks in.
Okay.
And he shows you that you can just swap them out and lock it in. Yeah, here's your fancy glove with your little gems.
He seems kind of annoyed that he made it for you.
He's just nervous around you guys because Crown was busting with his shit yesterday, kind of busted it up a little bit, and
Now
he's
that
trying to
this
help
is
out,
done.
but he doesn't. He just he's kind of possessive of his stuff.
Could he test it on something?
Oh god.
Test it. I mean, you try to do whatever you want with it. You can swap gems out into it at the moment, but I mean,
Okay.
this is the makings of a magic item. I don't think it's gonna automatically just be a magic item now.
Now it does necro damage, right?
I was thinking electric.
Oh.
Shocking.
I'd say if it does necro damage, I'm gonna call you Corpse Twister.
This is literally the shocker.
Corpse Twister, the Shocker, and Heavy Hands. That's the coolest.
You can start testing it. There's out a couple buildings down out back. There's a bunch of bales of hay that you can punch.
Okay, so I'm gonna go punch a bale of hay.
Okay, so you got a gem in it right now?
Yeah.
Which
the
one?
green gem.
So you punch the bale of hay. Nothing immediately happens.
Okay.
How hard you hit it? I don't know. Roll strength.
Trigger, doesn't it have to go in to something?
6.
You're
Nothing happens. You don't feel much. It's just where you punch with the gauntlet. The hay smashes up a bunch, but
Okay. Whatever. It's good enough for me right now.
sure you don't want to keep testing it?
Yeah. Okay. So let me another swing.
You sure?
Natural 20.
Okay, when you punch, you feel a surge of energy go through your hand, and it which one is this? What kind of damage?
Electric.
And it just feels electrifying through your hand. You're ooh. But nothing really happens. You just feel a surge.
Is there a singe where I hit or anything?
Not really, but you notice that the gem glowed once and went woo, and then it dimmed.
So combo hits.
And then in that moment, the latch pops open, and then the gem blinks quickly.
I reclose the latch.
It pops open again, and the gem blinks again.
I pull the gem out.
Okay, it stopped blinking.
It's a one hit and he's used it.
I put the
I don't
gem back in, close it.
It pops open again.
Did it blink again?
It blinks again after it pops open, then it blinks again, real quick.
Okay, yeah, it's a cooldown period.
I don't know.
You're working with dark forces
Or
here.
maybe I'm electrified now?
You felt a surge of electricity, really lightly, just lightly.
Don't touch me, touch doorknob.
Crown.
Grab. I walk over.
High five.
I slap him on the shoulder.
He feels the hardness of the mithril hitting his shoulder. Otherwise, nothing else happens.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If it works out for electricity, we could also call you discharge.
Yeah. I repocket the gem and close the clasp with nothing in it.
Okay.
We'll we'll test this. Or no, so I swap out.
I said, yeah.
That's it.
Keep testing.
Okay.
Yeah, do what you're gonna do.
I throw the black one in there,
Okay.
and
That black one didn't have any power.
Bludgeoning.
Remember, as far as we know, you weren't able to. When the sorcerer looked at it, he wasn't able to figure anything out about it. But you can check it out.
So I'm gonna punch the hay again.
Okay.
13.
The black gem, it's kind of got like a coal texture, but harder. It disintegrates into
Dust.
disappears, and then the latch pops open again.
Okay, I pop the purple gem in.
Okay.
And try again.
Punch in the hay.
19. Well, 21.
Yeah, it gives you the surge of its power into your hand.
Necro power.
Necro power.
You just feel it, like it's happening in the glove, but you can feel it on your skin. You know, it doesn't go into you. You just feel, like you feel the glove taking an energy, or the gauntlet. I guess I'll call it a glove. The dwarf calls it a glove.
The gauntlet is a glove.
Technically. Yeah. So you've
In the end.
and then it pops open again, and that one
I was
blinks.
waiting for that.
Oh,
You can go through the series of them if that's what you're intending to do.
So I mean, those are the only 3 I have left.
Okay.
So 2 I have
If you've
left.
done this with all of them, you've tested them, punched them, you've figured out that these gems are trying to make you cycle through on this gauntlet.
Yeah, put the green one back in.
I put the green one back in,
Okay.
and I punch.
When you close it, the green one just lights up and stays lit.
So it's learning them.
No, you said to pair them both. They're in pairing mode.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much like when its recession was made, it recognizes it's being set in a thing. It thinks it's its key, and but it's different. So it took on a new property.
You're just
like-
making this up as you go, aren't you?
That's jamming.
I know. So I punch the bale of hay again with 13 with the green one in.
You hit it, and a small explosion of electricity comes out of the glove and incinerates part of the hay, and a little flame. There's some singe. And everyone's like, "Whoa!"
Is it still in the gauntlet?
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
So effectively, now you can swap them out and add that damage to the punches.
Yes. How much?
This is insane. This isn't supposed to happen.
How much electric damage per hit?
I never thought the Infinity Gauntlet when I just said there's a Mithril Gauntlet. I was just like, oh, an item. Let's come up with an item.
I
And
got
put
2
it.
of the power stones already.
There's
Yeah.
only 4 more, baby.
Yeah, you could go steal the fire one back.
Bro.
You can make a deal for it. You can go try to get the fire one back somehow, but
Well,
he'll
I
hold on
mean-
to it for a while. No one's gonna buy $1,000 fucking gem that they don't know what it does.
I can go invisible and just take it.
We're the worst heroes ever.
I like it though. We haven't
it's
even
for the
started
greater
the
good.
adventure yet.
So I
The quest has not even begun.
I take Crom with me and go back into that store and just point at the red stone.
Yeah. Oh no.
Rob goes, Crop!
I can't imagine
And he
a little
breaks the
shop.
glass open and he grabs. the
Merkel
stone.
is taking a shit right now. He's in his bathroom and he just hears glass break. And he's like, hey, who's out there? And he's stumbling around in there. You can't.
I grab the stone, or if Crom has it in his hand, I just start pushing him out the door.
And I kind of go with it.
Oh man.
And we're gone.
You guys get out the door. The scene that you didn't see is Merkel stumbling out of the door with his pants down, and he's like looking around, sees the glass explode on the ground, and looks up, sees gems gone. He's like, shit.
I'm still there and I go, 2 half-orcs did it.
Roll deception.
Sure. I'm good at that.
Merkel's not super smart.
Nope.
He says,
Roll 1.
he says, you've got it.
Search me.
He's like, you let him
Actually, I'll
search.
make it easy for you.
As I'm
I just
pushing-
disrobe completely.
I'm pushing.
So I'm just standing there
Crom
plugging
further
ass
up the
naked.
street.
Yeah, so he just runs at you, accusing you of stealing his gem.
Yeah.
And you get butt naked, and he's like, 2 half-orcs.
Why would I lie?
I'm behind him. I say I can vouch for him. I saw him too.
You were in the store, too?
Yeah, I mean I follow these guys to my team.
No, you roll deception then, because this guy's fucking, like, he thinks this guy's weird, but
Oh no.
Did you roll 1, 2?
3.
3.
Oh.
4,
He says you're full of shit.
7. I have a 7.
You, close off.
I just wrote.
Merkel's big.
Crom and I
Big
are
guy.
nearly a quarter
You know what?
mile away.
Merkel's oh god. Okay. Yeah, so he's just like looking at you guys both naked, he's confused. And he says,
Satisfied?
Oddly enough, my tail's getting cold now.
and he just says and he walks back into the bathroom so he can finish his
Bye.
Okay, so
We did it.
He never pulled his pants up either. He was still standing there with his pants around his ankles, like accusing you guys of stealing his gem. Makes you both get naked to prove it. Well, he didn't make you. You offered. Or he
Then
didn't
I
even
go
offer,
for
he
a
just
naked
did.
high five.
He's like, well, that seems about a good way to figure out if someone's got it or not. It was a very awkward experience, but probably not for you.
Not for me.
I don't know about Baracus.
so how much damage do these gems do?
Okay.
Like, that was the worst time to ask, though.
Back on target.
All right. So,
So I've got fire damage on one of
there
them.
was when I ran the door, they were all a d6 of the type of damage.
So plus, okay.
So roll a d6. You add a d6
Plus D6. Okay.
for
Jesus Christ.
yeah. So it's just an extra d6 for no matter what gem you have in there. But
Pretty powerful magic weapon, actually.
3 times 2D6 plus 7.
but obviously certain things will have resistances to certain
Yes.
stuff. So.
But my punches all meet the criteria of being magical attacks now anyway.
Yeah. So you've got the +2 for the gauntlet,
Yep.
and then a d6 for the
So I've
magic
got
item.
3D6 plus 7. Or no, 2D6 plus 7 in parentheses.
So his total is 3d6 plus 7.
Yeah.
That's pretty beef. And for having your own impromptu infinity gauntlet, that's not too bad. Doesn't seem OP.
Tank is gank this time, guys. Let's go.
All right.
Finally,
You're
we
beefy
get
as
these
fuck.
minors.
I'm glad that happened. I hope you're happy with it, because I am. So,
We rogue.
once everyone's ready to go, her and Seamus, she leads you and Seamus with her. Seamus just comes so you can escort her back to town safely. And
Said he was friends with this Elmer?
yes, everyone's friends with Elmer.
Sure.
I didn't know Elmer very well.
Irma and Elmer hang out with Seamus all the time.
Yeah, I can tell. Sometimes they hang out without Elmer.
Seamus may or may not have
Always.
feelings for Irma. I don't know.
Yeah. Seems like he does.
Yeah, I would buy that.
You call him out on it?
Probably.
Your guy
I
would,
can't keep a
wouldn't
secret.
you?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
your guy would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I can just detect his thoughts. Or are we too far away?
No need. No need.
Okay.
You can.
We know,
If you're
we
just
know.
detecting Seamus' thoughts, you can tell that he's like.
No, I mean, we're all walking together. I'm gonna make some conversation.
Yeah, everyone can tell that he's like into her a little bit. It's kind of obvious.
It's a little weird.
He's like,
So I'm like, so Seamus,
but she doesn't really notice.
this is kind of working out for you, huh?
What you mean?
Come on.
And but while this conversation is going, you guys are walking along a path along a river that starts to become wooded as you go
Everybody
along.
knows Elmer's not good enough for Irma.
I'm leading the way there. In the
What are you
back.
talking about? You don't know
You'd be a better match.
You don't know him.
You got a thriving business.
Look, I ain't mean to be disrespectful to you.
What does that have to do with
You're
things?
saving our day, but Elmer's a good man.
Well, maybe he was.
This is why we're here,
Maybe he was.
to find him.
We'll find his corpse.
Among other
And he looks at Irma and says, I'm sure he's fine. We'll find him.
Yeah, he's probably better off now.
You can see that Seamus is kind of shaking. Not like anger, like nervous and scared for many reasons.
What?
I mean, he's trying to change the subject, but he can tell what you mean.
Kidnapped Irma. I mean, Elmer. Did you kidnap Elmer?
Can't believe you've even asked me a question like that.
I mean, actually, he did, but or just his voice. Yes, he wants to show off his gauntlet. He's very proud of it.
I immediately
Mason.
detect the thoughts.
And if on surface level, you can tell that he is starting to feel not.
Do I dig deeper?
Yeah, you can if you want.
I'm going to. detect thoughts further.
You don't roll anything. He rolls.
Oh, holy shit.
He rolls against your spell save DC.
I rolled a 7.
That's not gonna be high enough.
So you can probe his thoughts, and he knows you are, and he looks at you and can sense you're feeling assault. And he's in, like,
I thought if
No, he can sense it, but he can't stop it.
Yeah.
he can't stop it, but he's like looking at you, and he's thinking, he's like talking to you with his mind now. He's like, just as I said, I know you're reading my thoughts. You're not the first one who's done it in my pub.
okay.
I kidnapped no one. We're here to find our friend.
All right, then let's keep looking for him.
I don't think they're coming with us.
How
Are
does
they?
it feel to be a rapist?
She's showing you where he was taken. And he looks at Irma and he says, all right, now show him where they took him.
Good.
Show him where Elmer was taken by the kobolds. So she leads you guys about another half a mile.
Kidnapping a full-grown
They
human.
don't seem like to be organized enough.
Yeah.
Less yet strong enough. Unless there were like 20 of them.
She leads you to about a half mile further down, and there's a trail coming off of the main trail you're on that goes deep into some woods that get thicker and thicker, and they get so thick at one point you can't really see past. It looks like it's just getting dark, and the trail leads down and kind of starts winding a little bit after a while, and you can tell it just goes back.
Why was the baker out here?
Him and Irma were on a walk. They go walk on walks all the time. James can back him up on that. He's gone on walks with them. They hang out all the time. This is like
Are there
this is
kobolds
like
in the
this is
area? Is this a known thing or is
huh?
this new?
She knows that no one should go that direction in those woods. So sometimes
did anyway.
they walk along the river trail. Well, I mean it's far down. You'd have to go.
You did it!
You'd have to go down one of these trails to and go really far. And like people have gone down the trails a little bit before, but people don't fuck around.
Crumb
too
picks
much.
up on
People haven't gone too far.
Cyric?
Cyric's
Jacques?
and he punches Seamus.
No, it's the wrong person this time.
With,
We already accused him.
It's Irma. We're
Irma now.
he
Picks up what
punches.
he's putting down. Misinterprets it.
So Crom makes a mistake right now.
That seems
And he
right.
makes a mistake right now, and he punches Seamus
That all seems
Oh wait, okay, I guess roll the
in the
hit.
stomach.
They don't call
Seamus?
Professor X.
No, okay.
Accusations for
Yeah.
Roll the hit. Seamus' AC is 14.
Oh,
He
yeah.
hits Seamus right in the
Hits
gut.
Right in the gut. It's just with a punch.
Yeah,
Lucky
so
for
you
him,
know.
he punches like a girl compared to us.
Yeah, Seamus takes a little damage, but I don't need to account for it. But he's like, whoa! Knocked the wind out of him, and he's like drops to one knee. He looks up and he says,
No, no. She did it.
And he punches her.
"All right, roll to hit her." You knock her and they both are. No, Seamus and Irma are down on the ground now, wind knocked out of them. And Seamus gets his wind back. He stands up and says, "What you gonna do on that?"
Oh wait, maybe I should detect her thoughts
Yeah,
first.
maybe a good idea.
Yeah,
let's
now you're gonna
this
detect
one.
her thoughts.
Oh no, I'm not. No, that's a 6.
But at the
No, wait.
surface level,
Wait,
you
I
can.
Wait, you don't have to roll.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah. You. I mean, I beat the DC, but you can tell on the surface level that like this is up. You guys are doing up
Oh,
to these people.
I thought you guys might actually be the ones that.
Like you've read both of their thoughts enough to be like,
Again, they don't call me Professor Accusations for nothing.
At what point do our alignments start to shift?
I'm neutral.
Okay, this is the point where I start comforting them and say, I
Prom doesn't know
apologize.
you apologize to them.
I'm evil or good.
Irma is just like weeping and crying now, and like you try to like explain to them like, oh, like sorry about
We are
these guys.
so intent on finding the culprit that we are willing to take any drastic measures.
She doesn't really know what that means, but they're like, okay, it's been a rough.
Clearly, there's
hours.
been.
I grab her by the
Moderate
shoulders.
size
We will
misunderstanding.
find Elmer's glue for you.
She thanks you for someone finally like making sense, but even though you didn't, but she knows that you're intent on doing the good thing, and
Still
Seamus
shaking her.
is like really confused now. Like you guys are nothing of what he thought you were yesterday.
I literally told you yesterday that we are not heroes.
And we're
He
drunk.
thought you were being sarcastic. It took him until today
That's
to
not
realize
my
that you
fault.
were literal as
Sure that.
yeah. So she points down the trail and says that they snagged him up at this trail and they ran into the deep dark wood.
Figurative speech is for the weak of mind.
And she hands you guys an amulet that says that this they bought these charms years ago, and it's so that they can find each other when they lose each other, and it will glow as long as you're within 1,000 feet of the other one.
I pick up the
Find my
amulet.
iPhone unlocked. Did you
Okay.
tell us?
It's just black, but she tells you that it'll glow gold when it comes within 1,000 feet of its match.
Okay.
Let's go to the spot where he was taken.
Throws it further into the forest.
She did not hand
No.
it to Crom.
No, she did not hand it to Crom. Crom grabbed it.
Yeah, she goes to hand it to the crowd. I don't know. She goes. She probably goes to hand it to you.
Yeah.
So she goes to hand
I
it to
still
you.
was shaking her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been shaking
You're
her.
shaking her, so
I haven't
she's like,
stopped.
this amulet. Well, whenever you stop shaking her, when you stop shaking her, you try to give her.
Calm down.
She, there's a
Gives you the
tear.
amulet.
I can see it. I need it to stop.
She explains what the amulet, its charm is,
Okay.
and its
Blow
power.
gold,
that-
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll blow
1,000
gold
feet
when it's
or
within
so.
the other within 1,000 feet. Yes.
precise. That was
Yeah, you get like
Does it indicate direction in any way?
No.
You guys got
The best we can do is use tracking skills.
Yeah, it's just like it's a cheap ass charm, but they just got it like in case they were on one of their walks and something happened. She didn't think she'd be able. She knew
exactly this scenario. is what
She
we got
knew.
for.
She knew deep down that she probably would never be able to find him if it got some bad like this. But she was at least like Elmer would be able to come find her in a dire
I get it. It's for the
situation.
insurance policy.
Is she a giant?
It's the basis.
Something like
Got
that.
it.
No, they're both humans.
Oh, okay, I was just wondering.
Like I said, it's pointless. They're gonna be dead in like 20 years anyway.
Yeah, she gives you the amulet, tells you that he's in the deep dark. He was taken into the deep dark woods by the kobolds. They just ran up, snagged him. They knocked him out cold and like dragged him off, and they just like laughed at her and mocked her.
Why didn't they drag her off?
She seems like she would be the easier target.
Yes, the key thing we're looking for is
I want to roll some
way to
insight.
find
Do I
those.
believe her story?
Was Almer coated in shinies?
I got a 18. 19 on insight to see if she's telling the truth.
It's absolutely true.
Weird.
In all the other cases.
They mocked her, laughed at her. They threw some dirt at her and they dragged her husband away.
That sounds really weird.
It probably is really weird.
Yeah.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, alright, get back to town.
Let's inspect the area where they.
Sorry for accusing you both of kidnapping him, I guess.
Apology from Cyric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grob.
I'm not a monster. Where am I? Are we all monsters? Maybe we're all monsters.
Hey, Vince, can I have a piece of paper from your notebook?
Fine. That's so deep, bro.
This notebook.
Truly, you are wise.
Grob.
A philosopher of generations.
Pull it out the back.
This is why we hang out.
That's good.
Grob.
You're so wise, like a gigantic Buddha. What? You pooped in the refrigerator,
Not even mad.
and you eat the whole wheel of cheese?
Not even mad.
How'd you do that?
So you guys are
I'm
gonna
impressed.
leave them there so Seamus can take her back after this really
speak
weird
Spanish.
experience, and
Yeah, you know,
you guys are gonna follow the trail.
just consider themselves lucky that we didn't watch them, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially that guy. Thunderfist.
Alright, we've made it to the end of the episode. Can you believe that? Thank you for tuning into the show. But before we go, we'd sure like to know what you thought about tonight's podcast and what you'd like to hear on future podcasts. Add us on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and feel free to leave a comment on any of those social media outlets. If you're on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment below. Nerds out.